My name is Sergeant Swain. I work with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office, and I'm the PIO. I happened to be working the rally last night, and we had 13,000+ people there. Our mission was to keep all people inside safe. I think we accomplished our mission. We were told our explicit instructions were, as people protested, as soon as they were asked to leave, to usher them out as quickly as possible. We didn't want it to escalate, get everybody separated and go. That's exactly what we did. Now, we're getting some media backlash from social media about a gentleman that was assaulted, and people feel like we haven't done anything about it. We actually have. We're doing our follow-ups now from last night. We have a suspect in custody. He's being interviewed right now.
So are you referring to me? Or is it a different man?
No, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones was the first protester that was put out. In the video that's put on YouTube and is being passed around Facebook, he was punched in the face by what people would believe to be a Trump supporter. Mr. Jones has been contacted by our agency. We have done or are doing a report for him, and we have the suspect who punched him here in the agency now that we're doing an interview with.
What troubles me, and I have seen the video, I know the one you're referring to, it's a guy in a cowboy hat, white man punches a black man.
That is?
And it seemed to me that there were police who certainly saw the incident happen. Why didn't they do anything at the time?
Well, and that's an assumption that most people in the United States are making right now. Nobody can conclusively say that the officer saw it. But again, our mission that night, separate people, get the protesters out as quick as possible. That is exactly what we did. We didn't have any reports last night of anybody being injured. On our exit interview last night, Secret Service thought it was very professionally handled, the best that they've ever seen by our agency. They had more protesters last night with no incidents being reported. Now today, we had that video of Mr. Jones being assaulted. Now you've done a report, but your report is against the Trump staff, not against Secret Service, not against Cumberland County Sheriff's Office or Fayetteville Police Department.
But does it occur to you that perhaps there weren't any reports because the police immediately ejected everyone out? I specifically asked to make a report, and Officer Brown simply wouldn't let me. He physically pushed me out the door.
You would have been more than welcome to step down here to the agency last night and had a report done.
Well,
or you could have stepped out and called 911 and had somebody dispatched to you.
Why wouldn't he let me do it in person?
Because our objective that night was the mission, taking care of what's going on inside. Now we do, as I just said just a moment ago, now our mission is over. Now we do our follow-up investigations, which is what we're going to do for you.
But isn't this antithetical to the protect and serve mantra? I mean, you know, you were protecting and serving Trump last night. Why wouldn't you protect and serve someone who is asking to file a report?
No, sir. We were protecting everybody, and actually in us escorting you out, if we had not done that, what would the crowd have done to you? Would you not have been pummeled just as Mr. Jones was? There are a lot more of them than there were of you. If we don't get you out and get you safe, you may have gotten hurt and worse.
I don't feel that way.
That's our view on it. The fastest way for us to defuse this situation is to escort you out. Now, today's the next day. There is no situation. We're more than happy to help you with what happened last night.
But when I was standing at the door and asking Officer Brown to file a report, I was far away from any potential anger or any Trump supporters of any kind.
He needed to get back to his mission at hand.
Right, which makes it the mission of Donald Trump rather than protecting and serving we the people.
No, his mission was protecting everybody in that building. We've now escorted you out. Now our attention goes back to the people inside the building.
Okay.
I mean, that was our larger mission last night. It's not one single person. It's 13,000+ people that were in that building we have to look after.
Okay, still, well, let's agree to disagree.